and there was actually a little doll.
There are places in this world that feel wrong the moment you step into them. Not dangerous, not unfamiliar, just wrong. This is one of those places. Deep in the Florida Everglades, there sits an abandoned rocket facility, one of those places that time forgot. Left to rot in the middle of the swamp, surrounded by darkness and water and things that move in the night. A python hunter decided to go in alone, at night. At first, everything looks the way you'd expect an abandoned facility to look. Broken concrete, rusted metal, overgrowth swallowing everything. But then, he finds the first setup, upside-down crosses, a doll, arranged, intentional. Someone put this here. Someone came all the way out into the middle of the Everglades, into an abandoned rocket facility, and built this.
And there was actually a little doll on the bottom of the rocks. There was a upside down ash cross put on its forehead. And what was really extra odd about this was there was actually a little red corn snake wrapped around the doll when I came up on it, wrapped around its neck. It started to move as I kind of started to approach it, and I did grab it, got a hold of it. Probably one of the stranger things I've come across.
And that question, why, is honestly the most disturbing part. He notices something else, wrapped around the doll, a snake, and it isn't moving the way a living snake moves. Then he realizes the snake is bleeding. Whatever happened here didn't happen long ago. He keeps going deeper into the facility, and that's where it gets worse, painted directly onto the ground. A warning message. Hidden. Like it wasn't meant to be found by just anyone. He reads it. He doesn't say much after that. And then, in a room deeper inside the facility, he finds something that genuinely stops him cold. Children's items. Staged. Arranged carefully, like someone had taken time. Like someone cared about how it looked. He gets out of there shortly after.
All kinds of just terrible, terrible stuff. There was actually a little girl's nightgown. I'm sure it was spray painted red, but you know, it's meant to look like blood. Who knows at this point, it could have been. Nailed to the wall in this little room that I couldn't really gain access to. And on the ground was like a sleeping bag with looked like blood on it and just all kinds of stuff. And
what was happening in that facility and who was behind it? Nobody knows. He went in a python hunter. Whatever he came out as, that's harder to say. On April 15th, 2017, a man named Roderick uploaded a piece of footage to YouTube that a lot of people still can't shake. He was out turkey hunting with two friends. Everything was normal. They were camouflaged, sitting still, completely focused on the hunt. And then, without any warning at all, a gunshot from behind them. One of his friends was nearly hit. They all jump up immediately. You can hear it in their voices. That isn't panic. That's pure survival instinct taking over. Luckily, nobody was hit, but that bullet passed close enough that this could have ended very, very differently. And the thing that makes this clip so unsettling isn't the shot itself. It's the fact that whoever fired it was never identified. Someone was out there in those woods, and they still don't know who.
Oh my God.
Most hunting encounters involve animals, unpredictable terrain, bad weather. What they don't usually involve is another person firing a weapon less than 100 yards from where you're standing. This hunter, Tristan, was out bow hunting with a friend in a suburban area of Atlanta when it started. Gunshots. Close. Way too close. From the footage, you can hear them trying to process what's happening. They're behind a tree. They don't know which direction the shots are coming from. And the shooter just keeps going.
Down here,
Something crazy.
some crazy crap happens. Some guy's unloading every round he has. Hopefully not towards us, but probably our way.
Less than 100 yards. In a suburban area. Firing repeatedly. That's not a hunting accident waiting to happen. That's a hunting accident that somehow didn't happen. They managed to get through it without anyone getting hurt. But Tristan doesn't let it go. 2 days later, he spots the same person hunting near his area again. Turns out the guy is hunting illegally on private land.
What you doing, brother? What you doing, brother? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Tristan calls a game warden. And then, he does something most people wouldn't. He goes to confront him himself.
It's on the ground. What is he doing? He just pulled back his bow. Excuse me, bud. Excuse me, sir. Sir! Excuse me. What you doing, brother? Do what? I scared you? What are you doing over here? You're with what? No, this isn't public land, bud. We don't have public land over here. Game warden's on the way. She's here. So, yeah.
What stands out about this clip isn't just the danger. It's how calm Tristan stays through all of it. Because most people, after someone fires shots 100 yards from them, they go home. He came back.
And this is the thing, if it was an honest mistake, I'm okay with that. But
I am in my first 2 years of bow hunting. I'm simply just trying to find urban spots.
right.
On
Yeah, you can't just walk into the woods, bud. You gotta.
I did research.
Right. Well, you didn't do the right research. You can't just walk off and hunt these urban areas. You have to go and knock on doors and get permission.
If the properties
This guy's gonna freaking kill me. He's shooting right towards me. Oh my goodness.
This next clip comes from a hunter named Darren, out on the final day of deer rifle season in Manitoba, Canada. The season had been long, quiet. He hadn't managed to get a clean shot on a buck yet, so he pushed himself to go out one more time. Almost immediately, something feels off. He finds a truck parked near the area, someone he doesn't recognize, and when you're hunting on land where you know the landowner has an affidavit with the DNR, a strange truck is not a good sign. He suspects it's a trespasser. maybe a poacher. He keeps hunting, keeps his distance, keeps watching. And then, a bullet passes directly over his head. Another hunter, somewhere across the field, had fired at a deer, and Darren was standing directly in the line of fire. Listen to what he says right after.
Oh my goodness, that bullet just came over my head. Sounded like a hit though. You freaking idiot. Oh. Man, I wish there were some bigger trees here. This guy's gonna freaking kill me. He's shooting right towards me. Oh my goodness.
He's shaken, but he's also furious. And honestly, that fury makes sense. One of the most fundamental rules of hunting is knowing what is beyond your target before you pull that trigger. That rule exists for exactly this reason. If that bullet had traveled 3 feet lower, Darren's last day of deer season would have been his last day. Period.
Not much, self?
Not much. Taking pictures of the license plate. Is something wrong? Everything all right?
Somebody shot at me. I got on videos. Literally, a bullet came flipping right over my head.
Two shots earlier, right?
Yeah.
Like around
Shot
4
at you.
o'clock.
Yeah.
Where
Somebody
were you?
walking down the edge of Huggins Field here.
Yeah, there was a guy walking on the end of the trail here.
So I was on the far side. Somebody walked down this side here. And freaking bullet. I seen a deer came out and I seen the guy walking. And sure enough, boom. You can. It's probably on video too. You can hear the bullet. Just,
Well, no shit. Well, we were wasn't us. We're over.
no, the first shot wasn't a hit because half a mile later it was still way up in the air. It sounded like a hit. I know it sure sounded like it.
Did it ever?
Yeah.
This next clip is the one that's hardest to explain because there's no clear answer and nobody who's seen it has been able to find one. In 2011, a hunter named Sergey headed deep into the Siberian wilderness, western Sayan Mountains, remote, more than 100 kilometers from the nearest village. He was hunting Manchurian wapiti, a large deer found in southeastern Siberia. To do that, he climbed a tree stand and waited, alone, in the dark, in one of the most unforgiving forests on Earth. Around 1 in the morning, the sound started. At first, metallic noises, far away. He figures maybe cattle, though what cattle would be doing 100 kilometers from any village, he can't explain.
Какой-то непонятный. Время где-то около часа ночи. Стук такой. Металлический. Тихо.
Then, something that sounds like wood being chopped. Hard strikes against a tree.
Хера себе, блядь, это чё?
And then, a scream. Not an animal scream. Something that sounds like a man in pain.
Тихо, 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 тихо. Твою мать. Давай.
Sergey climbs down from his tree. He tries to make sense of what he's hearing. He starts a fire, maybe to protect himself, maybe just to feel less alone in the dark. But whatever is out there starts getting closer. He puts the fire out, moves deeper into the darkness, and it follows him.
Вон там где-то. Тихо. Видимо, костер мешает слушать.
Then, he hears something that nobody has ever been able to explain. Something that sounds almost human. Not quite. Like something that has heard a human voice before, and is trying to copy it. Sergey fires his rifle into the dark, and something screams back. Then silence. complete silence. That lasts until morning. By daylight, there's nothing out there. No tracks, no blood, no explanation. Sergei has been asked many times since then what he thinks he encountered that night. His answer has never changed. He doesn't know. There's a lot of footage out there. Thousands of hours of things people have captured on camera in the dark, in the woods, in places humans probably shouldn't be. This one is different. No theory fits, no explanation holds. Sergei went into that forest alone, and whatever was out there that night, it knew he was there too. This footage comes from Vermont. A hunter is out tracking a buck he's already hit with a first shot. The animal is wounded, moving fast, and he's following the blood trail, trying to close the distance. Standard tracking situation, something hunters do all the time. Except this buck doesn't run away from him. A wounded deer, charging directly at the man who shot it. Closing the distance so fast, there's no time to think, no time to move, barely any time to react at all. Somehow, it misses him. Nobody saw it coming, especially him.